Hey y'all. I am in love with CarMax right now. But anywho, today is Thursday. And as you can see, I'm not dressed for work. My honey is sick with a cold. And Veronica, which is my mini-me, she had to get picked up yesterday from school because her throat was hurting, and the nurse said that it was red and she could see like white patches or whatever. And Veronica is very prone to getting strep throat. So, oh, that's a big old dog. Oh, who's calling me? My mama. Hello? Alright, my bad. My mama was calling. So like I was saying, I'm going to get Veronica from her grandmother's house because she spent the night with her. Well, she was supposed to spend the night with her dad last night, but since she was sick, I guess he took her to his mother. So I'm going to get her from her grandmother's house, and then she has an appointment because Veronica is prone to getting strep throat, and the insurance companies are so messed up to where you have to have a history of like strep throat or ear infection or whatever for them to take the like extra step. So Veronica's father had his adenoids and his tonsils removed when he was a teenager. Her sister got her tonsils removed when she was a teenager. So yeah, it's gonna happen to Veronica. Just don't know when, because the way the doctor explained it to me, the insurance company, you have to have a history of suffering for the same thing for so long for them to take that extra measure. That's like when Veronica was 1 year old, she got tubes put in her ears because she had a history of ear infections, and her ear infections were like back to back, like they were horrible. But we had to go through that to show the insurance company that it was necessary for her to get the tubes in her ears. And the doctor at the time, her pediatric doctor at the time, really pushed for to have all that history there so she could get the tubes so she can stop having ear infections. And plus she had fluid on her eardrums, and so he was saying that if she didn't get the tubes in her ears, it would mess with her speech. And so her speech would be like, she would hear everything muffled, so her speech would be muffled. It wouldn't be as clear as, you know, I'm talking to you. You know what I mean? It would be muffled. So, of course, I did not want my child to have a muffled speech. So we did what he told us to do to get the attention of the insurance company so Veronica could get the tubes when she was 1 year old. I'm going to have to tell y'all a story time about her getting those tubes in her ears, because, yeah, it was something. And Veronica loves water. She has always loved the water. So when you have those tubes in your ears, you can't necessarily get the inner part of your ear wet, so you can't get water in the ear, because that would cause your ear to have an ear infection. So yeah, just picture me trying to keep my child that loves water out of water while she had those tubes in her ears. My life. So I'm hoping that she just has maybe like a common cold today. I really hope that she doesn't have strep throat, because it is very painful for her, because she normally gets like white patches all on the inside of her throat and on her tongue, and it's just, and it has like a bad odor, and yeah, I just don't want her to go through that right now. But she told me Monday that 4 kids at her school, y'all be getting on the freeway, so we have to watch for other cars. Because the other day I was going home and I saw like this accident happen right on the side of me, and I'm just, yeah. So Monday when she came home, she told me like four or five of her classmates went home with the flu. And actually, okay, 5 of them have the flu. 2 of them were already diagnosed the week before with the flu, but the parents were, I guess, since the kids had got like they had started to feel better or whatever, the parents went ahead and started sending them back to school. But I don't think that they were fully cured yet, so you can still pass it. So I think they started passing it amongst the others. So hopefully she did not pick up the flu from anybody, because like I said, my honey is at home sick. I think she just has like a common cold or whatever. But I don't need both of them around me or in the same house that we breathe the same air. I don't need both of them around me sick, because I'm not trying to get sick. So I have been like Lysol and disinfecting and spraying, and I am normally the last one to get sick in the house. Like my daughter and my honey, they get sick more than I do. Especially my honey, and I don't know if it's because she's a nurse and she's around a whole bunch of sick people all the damn time because of the line of nursing that she does. But yeah, she's more sick than I am. And Veronica, you know, she's a kid. She's gonna pick up shit from other people, other kids. So yeah, no matter how much vitamin C and all this I pump them with, I don't know, Sean. So I'm trying to keep me healthy, because when I get sick, I get sick. Like, I'm down for a good week or two. Especially if I get a cold or something. Normally my colds turn into something else. Something else shit. So I'm trying to not do that at all. I don't even want to go through that, for real. So I'm taking her to the doctor today to find out what's wrong with her. And then, since I didn't go to work today, I guess I would do some more necessary filming that I need to do for the channel, because I have been slacking. But y'all, school has been kicking my ass. Like, I know I'm gonna take online classes, but I know why I decided to take this class in person. It's a Principles of Management class that I'm taking for my business degree. And yeah, the class is once a week on Tuesdays from 6 p.m. to 8:45 p.m. But after working all day, okay, let me back up. After getting up 5:30 in the morning, getting the kid to school for 7:45, then I go to work all day. I get off at 4:30. I make it to the campus by 5. I normally like sit in the car and talk to my honey until it's time for me to go in the building, or sometime I go in and do the computer lab or whatever, or I go talk to an advisor. But yeah, all day, like Tuesday, I am crashed. Like, I am done. I am deplenished. Like Tuesdays, my honey knows she has to prepare. She has to have some type of food for us to eat once I get home, because I'm not cooking. I'm not. So, anyways, last night the teacher let us out of class early to watch the State of Union, you know, the president speak or whatever, because the chapter that we're working on right now is supposedly intertwined with whatever he had to address the nation about. So y'all, I did good. It came on. She let us out of class at 6:30 because there's somebody in my class that lives an hour and a half away from campus. So he had to drive an hour and a half back home. So, and she knew that he lived that far from the campus. So she let us go at 6:30, so they have time for everybody to get home. You know, if you want to take a bath or eat something before the speech came on, or you want to prepare something to eat, whatever, spend some time with your family before the speech come on, because we had to watch the speech and write a paper, 500-word paper about, you know, different things that caught our attention with the speech. Like what he was saying, you just write about how you felt about the speech, what caught your attention about the speech, what you agree with and agree with, you know, your views on the speech, stuff like that. She made it very easy. Like, the paper was wide open for you to write basically anything about the speech, as long as you looked at the speech. So I had to do that last night, right? So I did good. It came on at 8 o'clock. Y'all, and he had a whole bunch of fluff. I don't know if any of you guys watched it, but he had a whole bunch of fluff at the beginning of that damn speech. Like, seriously. And, you know, my girl had went and got, because Popeyes here in Houston, Tuesdays you get that 2-piece special. It used to be 99 cents. That 2-piece special used to be 99 cents. But now it's $1.49. So she went and got a couple of 2-piece specials and a big family size red beans and rice, because I like Popeye's red beans and rice. And we had some mixed vegetables that I had cooked, well, that she had cooked the night before. So we had the red beans and rice, the chicken, and the mixed vegetables. And so we sat there and we watched the speech together, and we ate our food. And my honey was like, what is he talking about? What is he saying? What is this supposed to be about? And I'm like, I don't know. Truthfully, I'm not going to lie to you. I have never really sat down and watched a full State of the Union speech by any one of the presidents. Apparently this happens every president has to do this. I have never had to watch one. I never found it interesting to watch one. But now, since I kind of, watched the one last night, it's like, okay, it's basically like, I took it as giving an update on what's currently going on, what he's currently getting ready to do or not going to do. Basically giving updates, if you ask me, on the stuff he campaigned about that he said that he was going to do. That's how I kind of took it. So, I don't know what time the speech ended. I can't even lie to you. I did record it, though. I set it to record when it first came on, just in case, for some reason, I lost track of time and I didn't catch it at the beginning. I had already set it to record, so it record the whole thing. I kind of fell asleep after, like, 2 hours of watching him talk about nonsense. And when I woke up, I forgot the lady's name, but the lady, she was dressed in all red. I forgot her name. Anyway, she was talking. And so I caught some of that. But, I did record it so I can go back and look at the whole thing again. So I can write my paper, which is due next week. So, yeah. State of the Union speech. But you know what? He did say something about trying to bring the nation back together again. That whole, how he said, making the nation whole again, making us free again, or some crap like that he always says. But my thing is, when he did that immigration crap and he was separating the parents from the children, like putting the children here and putting the parents here, like, it made me think, when all that was going on, it made me think of slavery. And you're probably saying, Jackie, why? It made me think of slavery because when black people were sold, they were sold at a typical auction or whatever, and basically the parents were separated from the kids. The kids went to whoever bought them, and the parents went to whoever bought them. So it made me think of slavery when all of that immigration stuff was going on. I really think that was totally fucking unnecessary. I really think that could have been handled in a better way. Now they're saying that it's hard to reunite the children with the parents because it wasn't like they were taking any names or making a family tree for these people to eventually put them back together. You know what I'm saying? So now you have all these kids in this center that you don't know what to do with, that our tax dollars are paying for them to basically be at this facility and sleep and eat. Basically. So what did you really accomplish with doing what you did? Because to me, you didn't do nothing but repeat slavery. The separation part of it. You know what I mean? So, y'all let me know what y'all think about that. what else I had to say to you guys? Because it's been a while. I haven't done a video. Oh, okay. So, a couple of videos ago, I told you about the new job schedule. And your girl gets to start her new schedule February 11th, which is next Monday. So, I'll be working on Monday through Thursday. And I'll be off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And, of course, I will be probably still working on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, either, you know, with my private clients or at the nursing home, and also working on my own business. I'm really want to get my own business up and going before the end of the year. So I have been attending some small business association. I've been going, talking to some of the counselors and stuff over there about maybe getting funding, or I really don't want to take a business loan. I really don't. But we shall see. If I can't get any investors, then I might have to go that route. I am going to go and talk to my father, though, about I haven't told anybody really, except my honey. She knows. About my business plan. I have been talking about this plan for years, but I have been talking about what I want to do for myself for years. Everybody, if you know me and you've been watching my videos, you know my first love is to work with the elderly. It really is. Like, I can play with the elderly all day and not get bored. Like, seriously. So, of course, my business is geared towards the elderly, and I have never just told my mom and dad my thoughts about it. But before I do any outside investors, you know, I will approach them about it first to see if there's any way they can help a girl out if I can't get the grants or whatever. And so that's what I'm working on now. What else? I want to take Veronica in March for spring break. I want to take her to Austin. I want to take her to Austin because she wants to go hiking. And I have actually never been to Austin, Texas. And I don't think she has either. Her dad takes her on quite a bit of trips. So I want to take her to Austin for spring break. And I've been looking at Airbnbs rather than staying at hotels. And so some of the Airbnbs in Austin are very interesting. Like, people have, you know, regular homes, and then they have built tiny homes in the back of their house to host for Airbnb. And they'll charge you like between $50 and $80 a night to stay in their tiny houses through Airbnb. So I'm looking at some of those. And then you also have some on there where they have whole suites that you can rent. Basically, somebody rents out a whole apartment, or a whole, like a mother-in-law suite in the back of their house that has like full kitchen, full bathroom, all that stuff. Even the tiny houses have the kitchen area and the bathroom area. Like, your bed is normally up these, like this ladder that you have to climb up to get to your bed. So, I mean, it's all fascinating to me. It'll be something different. I know when my daughter went to New York with her cousin for the summer, they stayed in an Airbnb, and this lady, she had a whole apartment building that she had bought and remodeled and everything, and she lived in one of the units in the apartment building, but the rest of them, either they were tenants in them or she had them on Airbnb until basically she got someone that was going to be a potential tenant to pay rent every month. But other than that, she was renting them out on Airbnb to still make some money off the space, you know. So they showed me the apartment from their trip, and it was like really, really nice. It was a 1-bedroom, full bathroom, full kitchen. It was a living room that actually had a sofa that turned out into a bed. So it was really, really nice. And I think they stayed there one night and paid like $65 or something like that. So I'm looking at Airbnb, but I'm also looking at regular hotels, because I was telling my barber about the Airbnb thing, and he had to bring up, oh, Jackie, I don't think you should do it, because a lady went on vacation in Cancun and was killed in an Airbnb. And I'm like, you know, Cornell, you know how to really kill something. You know that? You know how to really kill a person's idea. And he just started laughing. He was like, I'm just telling you the truth. You know I do facts. And I'm like, okay. He was like, just be careful. You know, really scope things out before you go with Airbnb. I was like, okay, bro. All right. But I am almost at Veronica's grandma's house, y'all. So I guess I will come back and let y'all know the verdict of what's going on with the baby girl, whether she got the flu or strep throat. Prayer against that strep throat right now, Jesus. But Veronica had the flu shot this year. She had the flu shot this year, so I don't know. I mean, the flu shot doesn't guarantee you're not going to get it, but you're not supposed to get it as bad. So, you know, hopefully if it is the flu, this will be real smooth sailing. Okay? Her little neighbor. Okay, so I'm going to get Veronica, and I'll let y'all know what's up. Okay, guys. I'm back. It's much later in the day. Took Veronica to the doctor, and she doesn't have strep throat, and she doesn't have the flu, so that's good. She can go back to school tomorrow, and I can go back to work tomorrow. And so now she's just sitting at home resting. It's something viral, so it's gonna have to run its course through her little body, but we're gonna keep her hydrated and with throat blossoms and like cough syrup or whatever, because she is kind of congested too. So I am going to the grocery store to make a home. Is that traffic? Oh no. I'm going home. I mean, I'm going to the store to get some ingredients to make a homemade chicken soup. I already have my chicken already, and I'm kind of old-fashioned. I like legs and thighs in my chicken soup. I like to cook the chicken till it falls off the bone, and then of course pull it off the bones and just have the vegetables, the broth, and I don't like a lot of noodles or a little noodle. So I'm going to the store to get the noodles and the mixed vegetables while my chicken is in the pressure cooker. I love that thing. I love that pressure cooker. So and then it's 5 minutes to 5 now, p.m. I have an appointment with my CPA, my accountant, to do my taxes at 7:30 this evening. So, and her office is not that far from my house, but I want to go ahead and get it over with during the week, so my weekend wouldn't be consumed with going to do tax stuff. And my taxes should be relatively quick, because I don't have like a lot of deductions and all that. But my friend of mine, she did her own deductions. She did her own taxes, and she told me that the standard deduction rate had went up, and I don't know. I don't know. So that's what's going on for the rest of the day. So I didn't do my intro. I noticed that. So I am Jacqueline Renee. If this is your first time ever viewing any one of my videos, I want you to feel welcome, and you're welcome to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. You can share any one of my videos with your friends and family on your social media. And don't let this be your last time. Go ahead and join us. It's free. It's no charge to become a subscriber. And I do upload weekly, so you will be notified every time I upload if you are subscribed. And I will see all you lovely people in the next video, because I'm done for the evening, y'all. Like, I'm going to do my soup, and that's going to be it. I've been cleaning up since I got back home. Might as well do that. Something else I don't have to do on the weekend. So, I am pretty tuckered out. So, I will see you guys in my next video, probably next week. Bye, guys.